Okay, so we are still on our topic in finding the determinant of a matrix. So, kanina we have tried the 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4 matrix, and we have introduced already the concept of a cofactor. So, now we will have another concept named column operations in solving the determinant. So, given is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 by 5 matrix. And using column operations, okay, we will be able to get the determinant of this matrix. Okay, so, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, we have to use the row, take advantage of the row na mayroong 0. And kung mapapansin nyo dito sa example, merong isang 0 dito. Pero yung row niya is hindi composed ng other zeros. And take note pala, we cannot use 0 kapag doon sa row na yon ay walang 1. So, kailangan may 0 tsaka may 1. Kasi yung 1 yung basis. So, here, this is just the perfect row because we have a 0 and we have 1. But, to make life easier, kailangan natin gawing 0 ito, and 0 iyan para makompute natin yung determinant. Okay, so yung goal natin dito is to transform this one, that one, and that one into 0 so that magagamit natin yung ginamit nating technique kanina. So, dun papasok yung column operations. So, based from its name, column operations, o-operate natin or we will change or we will manipulate yung columns ng matrix. Ayan, para gawing 0 itong mga 3, 4, and 2. Okay, so, what will help is to label the matrix. So, this is, take note, this is column 1. This is column 2, column 3, column 4, and column 5. Okay, so, meron na tayong 0 dyan. So, the first thing that we will manipulate is yung column 2. And given tayo is 3. And yung 1, yung magiging basis natin. Okay, so yung gagawin natin is i-multiply natin si column 2 sa column 3, si 3 sa 1, i-multiply natin para gawin siyang 0. Pero kapag i-multiply lang natin, diba, 3 times 1, that is 3. Hindi siya magiging 0. Therefore, ang kailangan natin gawin is i-minus din siya with 3. So, in other words, yung magiging formula natin for that is we have, yan, for 3, we have 3 times 1, the 1 in there, that will become 3, diba? This will become 3. And anong gagawin natin para maging 0 siya? Syempre, isusubtract natin with 3. Yan, so that is 3 times 1, that's 3 minus 3, that will become now 0. Okay. So, pwede na nating baguhin yun to become 0. Okay, so, in other words, ano yung ginawa natin? We just use 3 and yung 1 doon is from column 3. Ayan, i-replace ko lang siya with column 3 because we have to derive for the formula. 3 times column 3, ayan, minus 3, and saan galing yung 3? That is from column 2. Ayan, so 3 times column 3 minus column 2, that is equal to 0. Okay, next. So, paano natin gagawing 0 etong 4? The same way, ganun din. So, di ba 4 times 1, that is 4. And kapag isusubtract natin with 4, it will become now 0. So, yung nangyari is 4 times 1 minus 4 equals 0. So, 4, syempre 1 comes from column 3 minus, and yung 4 comes from column 4. Okay, so 4 column 3 minus column 4 is equal to 0. And next, yung 2. And the same way, ganun din. So, 2 times 1 is 2 minus 2. It will become now 0. So, from 2 column 3, the 1 minus column 5 is equal now to 0. So, these are our 3 guiding equations for the manipulation of our matrix. Okay, so now we can manipulate our matrix. Gagawin na natin siyang bago according to these equations. So, in short, gagawa tayo ng bagong matrix. So, our new matrix will be, okay, so, unahin natin yung mga columns na hindi affected. Okay, so, take note, we have here column 2, column 4, and column 5. Meaning, etong 2, 4, and 5, sila yung affected. This column 2, 4, and 5. So, meaning, we can now just copy column 1 and column 3 as it is. So, copy in column 1. Let's not forget the label muna para maging guide. But in your exam, please, huwag nyo nang ilagay yung column label sa scratch nyo pwede. Okay, so, column 1, just copy 3, 0, 1, 5, and negative 1. And column 3, we have negative 1, 1, 2, negative 3, and 2. Okay. Now, take note na yung goal natin is i-transform yung row 2 para maging 0. Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng guiding equations. So, therefore, alam na natin na magiging 0 siya. 0, 0, and 0. Okay. So, we just have to fill these parts by using these equations. Okay, so first natin i-fill yung column 2. And this will be the equation for column 2. This is the guiding equation for column 2. This is for column 4. This is for column 5. So, yung gagawin natin is 3 column 3 minus excuse me, minus column 2 is equal to 0. That is for 1. How about this one? So, what I mean is, lahat ng members ng column na to is magbabago. Lahat ng members niyan is magbabago. So, lahat ng members ng column na ito ay imumultiply dito sa column 2 according to this equation. So, example, we have negative 1 in there. So, take note, our equation is 3 okay, 3 column 3 minus column 2. So, our first number is negative. Okay, so this is our guiding equation for column 2. We have 3 column 3 minus column 2. So, let us put yung mga numbers natin. So, under column 3, we have negative 1, we have 1, we have 2, negative 3, and 2. Okay, multiplied by 3 minus the numbers in column 2, we have 1, 3, 4, negative 1, and 1. So, this will be our values. We have negative 3 minus 1, we have negative 4. We have 3 minus 3, 0. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 4, that will become 2. 3 times negative 3, negative 9. Plus 1 is negative 8. And 6 minus 1 will be 5. So, these values will be our new values for our matrix. We have negative 4. Of course, we already wrote 0. 2, negative 8, and 5. Okay, that goes the same. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Bangag lang. So, that goes the same for column 3. I mean column 4. Because only 2, 4, and 5. So, our equation for column 4, we have 4 column 3 minus column 4. So, just copy. Column 3, we have, once again, negative 1, 1. This part, I am just writing, but I am not requiring them in our exam. You can compute for them mentally if you can. So, na-explain ko lang. So, hindi nyo kailangan isulat itong lahat ng to sa exam. So, for column 4, we have the variables for column 4. We have 2, 4, 3, 2, and 3. Okay, so, negative 4 minus 2, that's negative 6. 4 minus 4 is 0. 8 minus 3 is 5. Negative 12 minus 2 is negative 14. 8 minus 3 is 5. So, this will be our new values for column 4. We have negative 6, 0, 5, negative 14, and 5. And last, we have column 5. Our equation is 2 column 3 minus column 5. So, column 3, let's write column 3 again. Times 2 this time. Minus column 5, we have 1, 2, 1, 5, 2. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. 2 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus 1 is 3. Negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11. 4 minus 3 is 2. Okay. So, those are the values for our column 5. We have negative 3, 0, 3, negative 11, and 2. So, this is now our new matrix. Ayan. So, mapapansin na ninyo na meron na tayong row with zeros. Okay, so, yung gagawin natin dito is to get the cofactor of the matrix by using this one. So, again, get the determinant. Okay, let's use the cofactor. So, this will be our basis, that is 1. Multiplied by negative 1 raised to, this is column 3 plus row 2. Yan. And then, we will omit this part and this part. So that yung matitira na lang is, we have 3, 1, 5, negative 1, negative 4, 2, negative 8, 5. We have negative 6, 5, negative 14, and 5. And negative 3, 3, negative 11, and 2. So, this is the cofactor. And you have noticed that meron na tayong bagong matrix which is 4 by 4. Okay. We may have reduced it but it is still 4 by 4. Kaya, yung kailangan natin gawin is mag-column operations again. So, ganito ulit yung gagawin natin. Ayan. So, let's just have to simplify this one. This will become negative 1 multiplied by 1. So, this is negative 1 basically. So, i-write ko lang tong bagong equation, ay bagong matrix.